Now I'll go ahead and just get started. How's it going, Sass? You doing alright today? Well, that's good. That's great to hear. All right, so funny enough, we're actually going to Mars this episode. You haven't watched a stream in I think quite a while. I'm doing pretty good. Sorry, it kind of streamed delay. My bad. I'm doing pretty good. But yeah, we're you haven't watched in a while, so let me kind of catch you up. So last episode, uh, I made a rocket and went to the moon. Yeah, and got a bunch of stuff. So made a rocket, went to the moon, all that good stuff. But now we're working on making a tier 2 rocket to go to Mars. Because there's a specific ore from Mars that I need. And the same thing from the moon. I needed an ore from the moon. Because you haven't watched it in a while, I'm going to kind of give like a little bit of a rundown. So this is obviously a modded Skyblock. And I'm currently working on the quests for this, the quest line for the tier 2 rocket to go to obviously to Mars. The sole reason is because I want to make this crafting terminal. So with modded, there's something called AE2, which is Applied Energetics 2. And there's a couple other mods that's like it, but basically it allows you to have like a massive central storage system, which is what this is. So instead of having a bunch of chests everywhere, you have a centralized storage. Oh, welcome to the stream. It's first time chatter, nice. Doing pretty good. How about yourself? But yeah, so centralized storage. It also allows you to auto craft stuff. So that's what these are for. And this allows me to like access that from anywhere. But the thing we're trying to make allows me to craft from anywhere. So this is only just access to the storage. This will allow me to actually craft with that without having to go over here to the crafting station. And because this is a mod pack, part of that comes from Mars. So this comes from Mars. So yay that, I guess. Hence why we're going to Mars. So last episode, scratch that. The episode before that, we made the thing and then realized we needed fuel. So that's what this does. This makes biodiesel. And then it does a couple other things, but the main thing is this biodiesel is it makes fuel essentially. So that's that. But sadly, I don't know how long we'll be streaming for, so I'm going to kind of get the ball rolling. And if you're going to ask how am I flying, I do have a jetpack that I had to craft, mind you. Bunch of emeralds and stuff. I'm not in creative. Can't stress that I'm not in creative. Spent hours making everything. But yeah. Okay, so luckily, in between episodes, I had already started on crafting the next tier. All we need are what goes here, which from this is just dash blocks. So that's all I needed for that. So yeah, luckily I can auto craft that. Oh, if I can spell dash, just need 6 of those. And bam. and just boop, boop, bop. And then tier 2. Yay. What's up? Why does that name sound familiar? I don't know. So anyway, so now we have the tier 2 rocket, so yeah, that. Yeah, so the thing about streaming is most of like the websites to have music in the background, um you have to pay for it, and I can't do that at the moment. So what I did is I found like a playlist on Spotify, and I kind of have to take songs here and there out of it, just for copyright issues. But for the most part, it's been safe, like even to post on YouTube and all. And most of the songs, if not all of the songs, are kind of like a lo-fi, rainy day reading a book type, which I don't mind. Like I definitely jam with it, obviously. But I do realize it's not everybody's cup of tea, but I don't mind it. So that's actually the song that the stream started with, I've actually never heard. So Sassy, I hate to ask, but could you try to keep the chat PG? I know it's just you, but just try to keep the chat PG just in case. But fair, yeah. It's going so far so good. But yeah, I said try. It happens. We are adults so far. It's going decent. It's going the best way to say it. All right, so now we have that, and luckily I have this tank already pre-filled with fuel for obvious reasons. So we're gonna place that, even though it actually no, it does look different. Oh, nice, cool. Before we go anywhere, I'm going to make sure I have my spacesuit. Also, I need some oxygen tanks. Having some, full oxygen, probably a good idea there. You know what I'm saying? This question mark? Yeah, there we go. And then let me bring up some tanks. These. Let me bring like an extra 3 tanks, maybe. Well, that should be good, right? Maybe. So yeah, just bring some extra oxygen tanks. Oh, not that one. Because you never know when you might need oxygen, How's the music? Is it too loud? Can you hear anything? Actually, I just realized there's no game sounds. Okay. Like, is the music too loud? Is the game sound? Well, the game sounds couldn't be too loud. I just turned it up. But perfect. All right, cool. I'm gonna have to turn it down for myself then, because it's I can't hear myself think. In normal circumstances, it'd be just fine for me to have a slightly loud music, but if I'm trying to think, it kind of gets a little distracting. Sadly, I don't have like one of those fancy like soundboards to turn it down for me and keep it up for you. Not that, not that fancy yet, but I have a slider on my earbuds, so that does the trick. Alright, let's do that, and then let's get on the space suit, because we're about to go to space. Let me make sure those are the right boots. They're the right boots. Okay, is there anything else I might need for the trip to Mars? Actually, you know what? I feel like you deserve a tour real quick before we go. So, because I know it's been a minute since you've played, since you watched. Excuse me. Um, I'm pretty sure you know all of this, like the mob farm, all that good stuff. This farm. I think you know that anyway, right? Because it's been a minute since you've tuned in. I honestly don't know what all you know or not. All right, so down here is like my. Okay, sorry. There's a bit of stream delay. That's yeah, it happens. So I had to sit there for a second. But so down here is kind of like my quote unquote Botania area. So Botania is a mod that adds kind of like magic, quote unquote magic to the game. It's like these flowers make something called mana. If you've ever played Magic the Gathering, you're probably very familiar with mana, or any type of like Magic game or anime. Not that kind of magic, different kind of magic. Um, so these draw XP, as you can probably see my XP bar draining, um, and make mana from it. And because I have that mob farm going all the time, I have a decent amount of XP, so I ain't really worried about it. And then this portal, basically you throw things into it and it gives you another item out, is essentially what it does. But luckily with these things right here, I have that automated, so yay that. And that's this, you know, like I said, this is basically my automation station. So like if I need to cook something, it gets automated. Glass, stone, I have a cobble farm, cobble gen, stone gen, deep slate if I need it for some reason. And then this is, yeah, it is kind of a rainbow type. This is like the brain of the operation. What powers it all and like lets it do what it does. There's more of it down here. It basically works as like the brain of the whole system. And then these are like the whatever you would call that. Um, but yeah, and then these basically help the crops above it grow faster. That's what those are for. And then there's certain crops that need certain blocks below them to grow. That's what these are for. So above it is the crop that needs that block below it to grow. Obviously, you know, sheep, cow farm, all that good stuff. This is kind of like my wall of ores and minerals and stuff. So, got cobalt, iron, all that good stuff. And then this is like, so in a lot of mod packs, the first way you get resources is something called sieving. So you basically like sand, sieve, and dirt, or sand and dirt, excuse me, to get like resources. And that's how I'm getting ancient debris. So this is an automatic sieve that has no power. Why do you have no power, buddy? Listen here, Buster. There we go. It has power now. I did at least say try. It's fine. It's just you in the chat at the moment. But yeah. But yeah, there's quite a bit. But the funny thing is, so I have this going, but I also have seeds growing netherite. So while I have that, I also have not as much netherite because I don't have a lot of seeds for it. But yeah. Look, you know, like I said, it is just you in the chat. If there were other people, I would probably have to delete that, you know, your chat. But yeah, I try to be organized. That it's a mod called drawers. It's so great. But yeah, it's a mod called like storage drawers. It's so great. There's even like not that like upgrades to upgrade like how many stacks they can hold. It's amazing. But funny enough, I actually have so this is a source of gold, and then because I have seeds for it, I have another source of gold over here as well. So that's always great. Have more than one source of stuff. And then over here, I have so there's other mods. I'm gonna take this off for a second. That adds like mining dimensions, and this is a flat world mining dimension that I used to get some ores that were kind of useless. Not gonna lie, I already had seeds for them. And then this is like a nuclear reactor, which is why it's in its own little area in case you know in Chernobyl. If you get what I'm saying. But it doesn't produce a lot of power at the moment because it's kind of small. But I do plan on upgrading that like as soon as possible. And then this is Yellorium, which is feeding into the reactor. It acts as fuel, so have that automatically growing over here, feeding into it. So there's that. And then this is coming out of it. I keep accidentally hitting the wrong button. And this will be used for different things later on. So there's, yay. And then I do have this massive patch of grass and a bunch of dogs. I do like take them for walks every now and again when I'm off camera. Okay, they're not just sitting here the whole time. And I do have a roof for them, you know, when it starts raining. Okay, they're taken fairly good care of. And the sole reason why there's so many of them is because obviously when you go to feed dogs in Minecraft, they multiply, which kind of sucks. But yeah, trying to think if there's anything else or if we can just go to Mars, because I kind of want to get that over with. Because once we actually get back from Mars, it unlocks a lot of stuff, like a lot of stuff. Before we do that, actually though, there is something else I want to try doing. How does one? I'll do that some other time. All right, it's time to go to Mars. Okay. It's time to go to Mars. I'm stalling long enough. Because I mean that's basically the end of the tour. Like these are some other types of seeds that I have going. Funny enough, you might like this one. Dragon egg seeds. It automatically crafts dragon eggs. So I've got like over a stack of dragon eggs over here. Those will be used later on for crafting stuff, but they're actually not very useful at all at the moment, but they will be later. All right, I got my fuel. I'm gonna get one more oxygen tank just in case. I don't want to run out of oxygen. That'd be pretty dumb to run out of oxygen. Yeah, you definitely need oxygen. Sadly. Alright, I think we're good to go. I think. Okay. Turn that off. Good. Let's get in. Let's put some stuff into it. Yep. Alright. And final checks. Got that could use some mending. I think we'll be fine. I'll just use my silk touch. I mean, my fortune if I need to. All right, let's go. Any second now. Woo woo. If I wouldn't get copyrighted, I'd put Rocket Man in the background now. Just puts the interstellar theme in the background. There is a way to make a space station. I might end up doing that soon. See how there's a way to construct space stations, like for the moon and all. I might end up doing that soon. For, I feel like, obvious reasons. 4 years to get to Mars. Luckily, it doesn't take that long. Alright, let's get land. Alright, this is actually kind of the tricky part, because you will die if you don't time it correctly. It's around 2. Start. Booster rockets. Ooh, he's coming in hot. I lied. Awesome. Alright, let's bring that. Keep that with me. And before I forget, I am going to need a landing pad. Oh, I didn't. Oh. Ooh. Oh, that's not great. I can just make another one though. Alright. I don't remember what for, but I think this is used for something. I lied. It's useless. It looks great though, but it's kind of useless. Alright, let's engage rockets. I didn't take a landing pad with me. Kind of forgot about that. But luckily, I do have it to where I can access this from any dimension or world, so that's always good. Alright, it's pretty cold on Mars. And actually, I do really need this ice, so don't mind if I do. Ooh, snow. Ooh, actually, hold up. Let him cook. I don't need like a whole lot of ice, but never have too much. It kind of reminds me of like the Mesa, which isn't bad. Which also kind of makes sense from what we know, or from what I know of Mars. Definitely makes sense. Wait 4 years. Alright. The moon had like bases of like essentially villagers, but like lunar people. Now, oh, that hurts. No, wrong button. Ow. How dare you? That hurted. My bow. That like super duper hurt actually. Like honestly, and that would have been a pain to get my stuff back. I don't need a whole lot of ore, honestly. Shoot, apparently I can't find nothing. Shoot. I'm keeping my oxygen too. Speed. Wow. Oh hey, a better cave. Down a little bit. Nah, not too fast. Oh, some more of those. Come on. There's more of those down there. Why do they look like that though? Okay, well. Well, they attacked me first. Just like Hulk. Okay, well, we're not getting anywhere that way. I have an idea. Yeah, we gotta find something soon. Apparently, I chose like the worst biome to land in. Haha, imagine it like spreads wings and start flying. Oh, right, because that's sand. I knew that. Oh, wrong button. Bruh. That'd be hilarious, let's be real. Okay, I'm gonna have to... Alright, let's put this in there. And that in there. And that in there. I forgot to engage my boosters. Before I forget, let's go ahead and re-oxygenize. There we go. Okay. I'll tell you, we had terrible luck finding nothing but monsters. Not a single ore to my name. I don't need much. Oh. Dude. Of course it's gotta be iron. Come on. Ooh. Ah. Oh, hey, buddy. Dude, I don't need diamonds or iron. I just need the whatever you call that ore I'm looking for. Oh, hey, there's a lot of them. Well, do I just dig straight down and hope for the best at this point? Like, Jesus. Well, hmm. What was that called? Ostrom. Okay, hang on. I'm doing some Googling. Hold up. Oh. Yeah, that's why. -20 and -10. So yeah, we're way off. Actually, let's do this. Ooh. I'm not gonna talk about how I could have just possibly like very easily died there. Nope. Okay. So this should be the right Y level. Let's do this way. Also gotta still keep an eye on my oxygen, of course. Oh, oh, come on. Oh, gotta eat. See. You're good. I just went some Googling. I went and did some Googling real quick anyway. I had to apologize for leaving for a second. It happens. Uh-oh. There we go. So I found out that for some reason on both the Mars, thank God. All right, now we actually want to shapeless, and actually I want to add more oxygen. Yeah, definitely need more oxygen. It's a good thing I brought so much. What is that? Ice. Okay, I have 3. I really only need like 1 more, and then we can dip. Technically, because I can make seeds. Okay, I don't need. What is? I mean, there's a lot of it, so it's clearly used for something. But I don't know what. Alright, I only need 1 more of the ore I need, though. Then we can skedoodle. Technically. But if possible, I'd like to find more. Okay, I know that's not it, it's a different color. It's the ice shards. You know, sometimes I'm really glad that we can just Google where things spawn. Because, like, imagine if Minecraft came out before the internet. So, like, you couldn't just Wikipedia, hey, where does this spawn? How do I craft this? Like, that'd be something right there.
Let this be another knot to tie around my bed at night. I know I've lost the fight to erase your face, my mind. Awake, I lie here staring up beyond the sky.
Okay, my luck came back. Oh, is it dark for you? I can turn the brightness up a bit. Can you see? Like, I can, to be fair, I can only barely see. Like, is it too dark? Like, can you see anything? I can turn the brightness up. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm not a big fan of caving either. That's why I'm kind of flying through it. I'm not really trying to be here much longer. Okay, I need to go down. It wouldn't spawn this high, apparently. Okay, I was just double checking. Yeah, it's fine. It is definitely dark. I agree. Big cave. It doesn't help that, like, sometimes I listen to those idiotic podcasts where, like, oh, this, 6'8", 400-pound man decided he wanted to crawl through a 6-inch hole in a cave. Some say he was never found again. Like, why? Why would you? Why would you do that? This is, listen, I'll be the first to admit, like, with love in the background, that's pretty dope. Like, this would be a really dope place to have like a hobbity dwarven base. I feel like, you know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I feel like I'm supposed to be seeing like Frodo and them just walking in the background. Okay, well, this cave kind of sucks, so we're gonna go find another cave. I might actually need to start using my other pick soon. Yup, I lied. Alright, I got 6, which is 2 more than what I need. I would prefer to find more, but this is fine. Now we gotta find our way out, which actually isn't as difficult as you would think. Where's that? Waiting for the final. Also, I just realized I don't think I did. Hang on. Let me double check that I did or didn't. Okay, I did. Never mind. I was about to say I don't remember asking how you were doing, but I did. Yeah, it's a mod called Ad Astra. Like, it allows you to go to like different worlds and. Hey, it's a Coliseum. Hold up. I've got enough oxygen to last. We can wait a little longer. If I don't die. I've actually never played with these types of mods, like the one that. Oh, hey. That was kind of. Alright, tell me how you really feel. Like, honestly. What's up with this guy? Hey, a chest. Hey, a block of the stuff I need, actually. That's actually pretty dope. That means I got another 9 ingots of the stuff I'm looking for. Okay, that's actually kind of useless. I don't need anything in that chest, like, at all. That was possibly the worst chest I could possibly. Hey, wait. Like, honestly. Okay, time to go home. Oh, wait. Listen, I mean this in the most respectful way possible. Goodness gracious. Oh, hey, actually, I need that. Let me get a couple emeralds. Hey, you come back here. I need this. Thank you. It's like you knew I was ready to leave. Like you're listening to my microphone. Yeah, I don't trust that. Let's get out of here. We got what we needed. I think my rocket just killed him. Sorry, bud. Now I kind of feel bad. Not even gonna lie. Oh, hey, I don't know if you noticed, but green screen. You no longer see my bedroom. I don't think I had that last time we were here. I don't think. It's been a minute, to be honest. Okay, I actually kind of want to be in first person for this. Right about now. Okay. Alright, while she's gone, I'm going to make the seeds for this. I'm so excited. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to double check that I can't use this. Of course not. What? Oh, hey, actually, I did need that. I should have. Oh. What? Okay, now I'm kind of regretting my decision. I can't, like, make scenes of it, can I? Of course not. Dang. Dang. I actually, like, really kind of did need that. Dang. Okay, enrichment chamber though. Enrichment chamber is where it's at. Quadruples it. Yay. Hey, actually, let me check something. No. Nah, I figured I'd check. Thank you. Well, no. Definitely need to grab more of that next time. Ooh, hey, cookies. Kind of useless, but also not, so I'm not mad at it. Okay, now I make, let me sleep first. I'm actually like really glad I put this soundtrack on, like this playlist on shuffle. Some of these songs I've never heard before. And I've been using this playlist for years now. And granted, when I say years, I mean like 2 or 3, but still, like that's technically still is years. Alright. So now let's go ahead and make sure everything else is filled back up. Then we put you. Put you back. Actually, I could probably. Put those there as well. Yeah. There we go. Okay, now before I do anything else, before I even make those seeds, let's mend this. I don't want it breaking. Need to put unbreaking and efficiency on both of those. Alright, so these, yeah, that. Okay, so these are crafted how? Alright. Raw. So the same way as the other stuff. Gotcha. Alright, so my neck. Alrighty then, let us. I forgot because I'm an imbecile sometimes. Yep, that. So you need Supremium, of course. Don't even know why I thought. Let's do seed first. Yep. Seed. Essence. Let's do 4 of those. Said 4. Skadoosh. Come on. Company need 2 drawers. Pause. 2. Key. Go ahead and immediately lock that. Put these here. That there. Boom, bop. Alright. Now, we do same, but different. Okay, I need 2 of these. Cool. Okay, let's do a body pot. Where did I get 9 of those from? Why? What was I gonna use those for? Oh. I'm gonna be honest with you, I forgot. No telling, though. Alright, let's do farmland. Let's do the best, obviously. Why would we do any other than that? Right, you've got to have... I forgot. Ostrom. I forgot they used the block. Mm-hmm. Never heard this song, but I'm messing with it. Do I want to do that, or do I want to just add it to that one? We'll add it to another. Compactor. Might as well, right? Filter. Oh, I needed one. Yeah, it's not about 9. Or take by 3 sheep. Just realized I don't have those. Let me just go ahead and make like a bunch. Well, a bunch. Alright, so now that we have those, there's probably a lot over here I don't have upgrades for, to be honest, but yeah, it's fine. Let's see, do I have upgrades for cobalt? I do. Okay, maybe it was just those two. I lied. Okay, well. Oh wow, I even have one for that. Alright, cool. Okay, so now that that's done, oh, I tell you what. Super excited that's done. Wait. Oh. I mean, that's not a whole lot of air, to be honest. It's like These hold more air than that. Yeah, or the same amount of air. Hmm. Okay, so what would be next? Releases oxygen to the air. Oh, I could have already made this. Oh, good to know. We, what? That's actually also useful. Because that holds more oxygen. That's actually dope. Oh. Cool. Okay, now that that's out of the way, I need a calculation processor and a double compressed. Calculation processor. It's one of these machines, yeah. I lied, it's both. And a double compressed crafting. Come on, everyone, we're almost there. We're so close. And bada bing. I almost want to wait till Sassy's back here. I'll wait. Let's go ahead and add this to the docket of things to craft. Same as this, actually. Oh. How many more of these do I have? Let's add another one real quick. Pattern. Oh, cool, I already had one. Alright, now how are you looking? Are you happy? Yeah, you're happy. Cool, good. Alright, let's go ahead and start making the thingy bobs. Okay, first off, You? Oh, I've already got like all of those auto craftable. Cool. Except for the thing that I feel like I might need the most. Uh-oh. Please tell me why it's doing that again. Dude. Why? Why is it the tank specifically that it dislikes? That's what I don't understand. Okay, but craft another one. Alright, thanks. Okay, that'll be way better, honestly. That means... yeah, that'll be way better. Actually, let's see something here. Let's try this. Can you...
The seasons come and go like thoughts of you. Like a wave returns to the sea, into the blue. They change, but in a cycle that I can't lose. Each painful but delightful to live through.
It's worth a shot.
You came into my life just like another season. Not for long, just a time, just like another season.
I mean, technically, yeah, see. Now, wait a minute. Hold up. Hang on. Hang on a minute. Because this also makes oxygen. But is it the same oxygen? I guess not. Come on, says. Okay, but can I? Yes. Yes, I can. Awesome. So, I guess because that's a chemical oxygen, not a fluid. I don't know. Have no clue, to be honest. Is there a way to speed this up? Is the question. What we got here? Okay. Um, let's see. Yeah, that's kind of telling me no. Oh, I mean, can breathe and add extra dimensions. Okay, so instead of having the spacesuit, okay. Okay, that's actually pretty dope. I'll be honest. So that's enough. That's what that is. Okay, no worries. Is there another way to craft this? No. So, but if I use, hang on. Hold up, I might be onto something. Hang on, I might be onto something. Okay, but if I then put this in a wait a minute. No, that, okay. Alright, never mind. Never mind. Alright, never mind. Okay, well this will be handy to take with me, because then I'll have like infinite, to be honest. Alright, cool. Actually, let's do the... Yeah, let's do that now. What's it called? Oxygen. Yeah, that. Make one of them. Uh-oh. Hey! Alright, I'll keep you here for now. For now. For now. You know, actually, what I could do... Hey, no thanks. You can keep your viewers. I'm Gucci. I'm good. I'm great, actually. I did it not. You got it, fam. You know, I'm kind of curious. have to be blue stained glass? It does. I'm alright with that. Yeah, I'm alright with that. I like blue stain. That's okay. I'm alright. That's fine. Alright, let's do solar panel. Because I'm actually like super curious to see how much this does. And if I can do it in that other dimension. If it has to be like on Ad Astra. Stuff. I'm about to find out. Because it is always day. Here. Okay, that tells me it doesn't work here. You hate to see it. Yeah, that tells me it doesn't work here. That's okay. We'll save it for later. Alright. Well, I wanted to wait till she got that, but I don't know. I might not be able to. Okay, I hate to do this, but I kind of feel like I have to. Don't get me wrong, I love cradles, but I kind of feel like let me just double check. Take my eyes open to force reality. Why can't you just let me eat my weight in glee? I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in their cradles, profanities. Some days I feel skinnier than all the other days. Sometimes I can't tell if my body belongs to me. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. Maybe. I wanna taste your content, hold your breath and feel the tension. Devils hide behind redemption. Honesty is a one-way gate to hell. I wanna okay, well. My bad, but yeah, I had to remove that song. For various reasons. I'll probably have to go through and trim this playlist just in case. Alright, I really want to wait till she gets back. I don't know. And I got everything to make it. Alright, so let's see. What would be next? cryo freezer. See, the thing is it doesn't hold a lot of air. Now the real question is, okay, cool. There it is. It's kind of my real question there. Okay, yeah, this should do quite well. Yeah. Let's see, what should we do next? So yeah. Cryo fuel. Hmm. Alright. Terminal. I'm not gonna talk about me accidentally keeping it there. Nope. Let's do pattern. Let's see if this works. Kind of doubt it, but we're about to find out. Actually, I kind of only needed a smaller one, to be honest. That's okay. Okay, tier 3 rocket. How are we doing? Not terrible. Okay, now the real question is how much nostrum or basically none. Awesome. Love to see it. Okay, so we don't have enough for the next rocket. You hate to see it. Well, see, what's something else we can get into before we end the stream? Well, actually, kind of need to end the stream soon. I tell you, this is so close to being done. I honestly feel like this is useless. Doing all of this. You know what? Screw it. Let's do it. Come on. Just gotta kind of knock some of these out real quick. I'll never need this much storage, let's be real, but hey. Why not, right? Just go ahead and get it out of the way. Alright, let's see how long this takes. So first is the 4 mil. It's gonna take a while. Yeah, this is gonna take forever. Honestly, I should have been done knock those out. So what's a requester? Oh, it's that thing. Do we even have amethyst? Hang on. I do, but how? Where from? Because I don't think I have amethyst seeds. Would it be from sieving? Yeah, that would make sense actually. Yeah. Alright, cool. What's amethyst used for? Oh, there's amethyst. What? Oh, the anti-gravity shard. I forgot about that. Amethyst. Oh, there's amethyst. Ooh. Ooh. Two. Oh, that's actually pretty dope. I'll give it that. Crystal display. What? Sculpt sensors. That's funny. Oh, what? Oh yeah, of course. Amethyst chest. Piercing. Yeah. Cool. This is taking a lot longer than I was expecting, but also it makes sense, yeah. Whew. Yeah, I'll definitely finish those off cam because that's gonna take forever. Alright, sadly I don't think I'm gonna be able to wait for her. It's been a while. So for the moment of truth, for what the past like 10 episodes have been working up to, it seems. Alright. Fudge. I don't think it likes me trying to use it. Yeah, I don't think it likes the idea of me trying to use it while it's doing what it's doing. Whoops. We'll just wait. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Honestly, hang on. Do I have a spare inscriber? I do. I'll just make it myself. Boy, hand. That's. So U is printed. Oh. Silicone and calculation. Printed. Calculation press. Press. Ooh. Here, I'll do this.
Best friend to 23. She left her body and hovered above me. Best friend to 23. I heard the heavens crying above me. Against an angel, I lost a friend. I felt like dying again and again. I went through hell, stared at death, but I keep fighting with each living breath. I saw no way out from where I stood. Felt like the fire had burned me through. Now you're gone, I'm alone. I guess it's time to get better.
Oh, so it has to be the other. Surge quartz dust, which is just go. I'm gonna take it needs power. I forgot it needs power. We ain't gonna talk about the fact that it needs power. Nope. We are not gonna talk about the fact that that needs power. This needs Certus quartz. Certus quartz. That. Thank you. And then that needs that with redstone. Okay. That. There we go. Woo, woo. Finally. I'm so excited to be able to. Where have I got it here? So excited to be able to craft now. Dude, I'm so excited to be able to craft now. Dude, that's amazing. How we doing down here? 9 minutes. Holy mackerel! It's crafted 400, 500. All right, so I'm definitely gonna have to wait and do this off cam because that's gonna take forever. So let's go ahead and get the rewards. What we got. Before we do that though, let me see if there's any more seeds. Because the faster we dang it. The faster we can get more seeds of this, the faster. Because yeah, we're especially doing what we just did. Just used a lot of it. Like what, like 2? Let's do a whole lot of that. So let's see. Let's see what we get from that. I'm gonna be honest, that's not great. Eventually we are gonna do chance keep. I know I say that every episode, but let's say episode 20, which is in 2 more episodes. We'll do, for like a milestone, we'll do a chance cube episode. I think that'll be pretty laid back. I think that'll be good. Yeah. Alright, we'll get that out of the way. Do that. Get that out. Already got those. Already got that. Don't need that no more either. Alright, so sadly, I'm probably about to have to end the stream, which sucks because I was hoping to, you know, actually be able to watch more, but that's okay. That's okay. I will probably have to delete some of your messages if you see this VOD later, Sassy. Actually, no, I won't, because it'll be on Twitch, not YouTube. Cool, never mind. My apologies. My apologies. Never mind. Never mind. Oh, before I do that though. Sorry about that. So sorry. I had to reply to something. So, let's see, now that the sun's out, you can see the light bit, or the sun's down, excuse me. The kind of fuzzy bit up here is going on. But whenever the sun's out, you can't, because of the lighting in my room, as I've been saying this entire time. All right. So next episode, because we've got Mars going, admittedly, I'll probably work on, let me bring out my notes while I'm doing this. Hang on. Notes. Alright, what did we have planned? Alright, so travel to Mars, we did that. Being Tinkers and Ether. We've really badly got to get Ether automated. And I say really badly, but it's not like overly. It's not like overly like it needs to happen tomorrow type of deal, but it. Whoops. That's what I meant to do. My apologies. But it's definitely something that needs to happen soon. For instance, Ether. Yeah, that. Uses. So it's used to do whatever that is, Infinity Nuke, you know, different add-ons we might need. I don't know what that's used for. that, that. And then these are used for a bunch of stuff. The wither builder, the metallurgic mycelium, that, halitosis, whatever that is. Well, I've got it.
Let this be another night to tie around my bed at night. I know I've lost the.
My apologies. I had to get rid of that song too. I'm gonna have to kind of, my bad. All right, so as we were saying, ether kind of important. And then going through and doing some with this. Let me can I pin? No. So let's can I pin the thing? No, alright. So yeah, doing these things just to get them out of the way, probably not a terrible idea. And these are actually almost done, to be honest. Because I can make those, I can make that too. Actually, I could probably do that real quick. Gaia seed. Gaia. That. 1. And then dragon egg. Oh, I didn't make the crux. What normally? Crux. That's. I didn't.
My life is lovely now, I'm focused on me. You said you were about to die, I guess the car is on E. But see, I ain't even tripping, cause I just chose to believe that somebody gon' come around and give me just what I need. I don't wanna see you finally, see you looking down and out. Coming to me crying, saying you miss having me around. Gave you chances and you blew it, you so easily influenced. All the times you told me beat it, now you gotta face the music, I'm saying. I know that I gotta stay away from all your games, and I know that I found somebody else to love me one day. You'll realize the grass ain't greener on the other side, no.
Package error.
So now I gotta say goodbye.
Oh, Wood's probably not gonna like that, is it? Ooh, I didn't think of that. Ooh, Wood's not gonna like that. It's not gonna like that at all. Ooh, yeah, it's not gonna like that at all. Maybe it's fine. All right, I'll worry about that some other time. Yeah, I can't do that one yet. I can't do the Nether Star though. We'll do that. We'll do this one. Do I have a spare packager maybe? Wait, am I using all of these? I don't think I'm gonna need. So, nether mining portal. You. Do you have any uses? No. So, you can probably be taken out. And replaced. For dragon scales. And scales. Oh, oh man. Oh. Both of those. Yep. Alright. And then do this one. With that one. Yeah. That'll work. And then that. I forgot I didn't need to do that. Yeah, I forgot I didn't need to do that. Alright, so then dragon egg. Alright, cool. So now that those are done, we'll go ahead and end the stream here. If you did watch, I appreciate you watching. If you watched the VOD, I appreciate you watching that as well. At this point, I should just say I stream Mondays because it's been like 3 Mondays in a row. But the idea is to stream Sundays, so do keep a watch out for both YouTube and Twitch Sundays around like 6 p.m. EST, give or take. But most of the time it's been Mondays, but it's supposed to be Sundays. That being said, that is Beastkeeps.